Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. So, Ghost DVD is out. I've been trying it out for a little bit. Now I want to do a video on it. Yeah, the music is pretty nice. Okay, as for extras, we got a bunch of behind the scenes. Meet the people who voice the characters. People talking about like how World Ball works, and the people that helped me the movie. And we got lyric videos. Capybara and Hannah is what is Hannah again? I thought she was a hyena the first time I watched the movie. I really did. Alrighty, okay, we got I'm Good by Jelly Roll. Never heard of that band. And Mention Me by Cortis. Never heard of them. Heard of it. Sorry. Oh, there's Moto. Yeah, Moto's an icon. Probably the best character in the movie. And he's also voiced by Nick Kroll. I think the same person who voices Nick in Big Mouth and another character in the new show Maiden season. So that's cool. So it does show that Nick Kroll can be awesome. Okay, we have Ernie the Rhino, Jet Fillmore, Lenny, and there's Olivia down there. Main attraction, Will, and Will's landlord. Sad they didn't name the chapters, but it is what it is. Alrighty. Yeah, Chapter 5 is where they sponsored PlayStation. They have a PS5 playing the game. Chapter 7 is when Will joins the Thorns. So the story's basically kind of like Rudy in a bit. Will wants to be a member of the Thorns. Other people are telling him that he's too small to play. But he does have unique abilities. He does, he's a go. His eyes are able to see, like, everything, pretty much. Which does give him an advantage. Let's see. The boss scene. Alright, so the different courts. We got the vines for the first one. See. We got the cave one where there's stalagmites up above. We have the Arctic one. And I think this one's in a volcano where there's like fire and lava everywhere. I kind of wonder, like, what their insurance policy is for the players. Because it is really easy for any of them to get hurt or even killed while playing the game. Yeah, like this court. You have stalagmites on top that, yeah, can fall down and you have to avoid them. So there's a chance you're going to get crushed to death or impaled. The fire one, you can actually get badly burned, if not. Well, yeah. I really hope we can get a sequel to this to explain more of the world building. I really do. Alright, so we got anthropomorphic animals playing sports. Vinland, right? I believe that's their hometown. So the story is pretty decent. It's good. I do kind of have some problems later on, but okay. Movie begins with Will and his mom going to a game. Will, as a kid, saying that he wants to be just like Jet Fillmore, and then kind of present day. Yeah, she dies. All we get is like she got sick and. Wait, where's Will's dad? They never mention him. I guess like he died too? I don't know, maybe if this movie gets a sequel they'll mention or write a story for his dad. I mean, I do really want to see a sequel. Like, there's more world building I kind of want to see in this. Like in season 10, when Jet gets benched for saying to the coach, who's a bird, shout epic Waker. Will ask his team, we're going to play 24, or Eagle 24. Moto says he ate 24 eagles before. Like, wouldn't the birds be, like, sentient, too? Because we do see, like, in scene 11, while they're doing the promo, a bird is doing it, like a parrot. Like one of those colorful ones that can, talk in real life. Which kind of makes me wonder, did Moto, like, murder 24 birds? Again, never brought up. Or he could have been joking, who knows. I mean, his whole character is making everyone feel uncomfortable around him. Okay, I do love the scene in chapter 12 where Will takes Jet to the diner, where a lot of people basically love her and basically talk about how they're massive fans of her to, boost her up because she feels like she feels like Will is replacing her and everyone is telling like, retire, you're getting old now. Trying to figure out which one's my favorite arena and Royal. I do like the volcano one where Maine kind of looks horrifying. And like running into the smoke and into the fire. That was pretty awesome. Speaking of, there's a scene I kind of don't like as it feels a bit rushed. So, Jet overhears the manager of the team, basically sold the team when the game, because Will got like a bunch of butts in seats and everyone's buying tickets to watch the game. Basically, they're profitable again, and she sold the team. He basically tells the team that they're being sold and none of them are going with it. And then we get the classic. They break up for 5. No, we don't get that because it's more of they break apart and then come back less than a minute later. We get to see a sad scene of what all the characters are doing. Jet finds Will at the cage. They talk, she gets him back, and then they just immediately get everyone else back in a montage. It kind of feels a tad bit rushed. Then again, at that time, it's literally the next to last chapter, so yeah. This Coast Dennis, who's wait, Coast Dennis, he's not there, is he? Oh, so of course Dennis isn't in the main screen. Boo. Oh no, Landlord has way more kids than that. No, so Will is late on his rent. Actually, Landlord barely has any scenes in this movie. He's there maybe in chapter 2, and then we don't see him again until chapter 10 when he sees like Will playing and sits in his chair in his house. That's about it. He's barely in the movie. Let's see. Honestly, I think I like the volcano court the best. It's awesome. They don't show the scene where they're all playing cards. But yeah, I would say it's after during season 10 is where they're playing cards. Well, poker. And then Moto just puts down a Uno reverse card. Oh, Flo. The pig's name is Flo. The team manager is Flo. So this is a movie where there's no real villains in it. I mean, I guess you could say Flo and main attraction are the villains, but yeah, I think main attraction is humbled by the end. As for Flo, yeah, she did sell the team. Chapter 16 is the ending. Oh, there's Dennis, right in that tiny corner right there. Yeah, basically Moto bought the team. So he basically put up that egg, which is a jeweled egg, to he betted it and was playing Uno with the manager of the Vines, who was going to who Flo sold the team to, and then he won and got the team. The movie is good, though there are some scenes that feel rushed. Again, I rewatched it multiple times to let it sink in. And I still say I do like the movie. I like the story. I like the characters. I really hope it gets a sequel so we can learn more about the world building and kind of like how the world works. Definitely better than Space Jam 2. The characters are probably my favorite part. The story is kind of like two stories going on at the same time. Will's story and Jet's story. Everyone telling Jet that she should retire, she's getting old. And Will's story is basically Rudy. Everyone's saying you're too small to play Whirlball, you're too small. Which you can kind of see in this one as the other animals he's playing against basically, like, literally tower over him. Well, some more than others. They got lions and other animals. Rhinos, elephants, and other stuff like that. Like, even gorillas, too. I mean, I do like how the teams have a match of other animals as well. Which is cool. It kind of balances it out. I also do kind of wonder how the insurance policy works in this universe. Because literally every, like, core arena could pretty much kill the players. In the Arctic one, you have to worry about falling into below zero water, which can actually freeze you to death. You gotta watch out for burning to death. And yeah, in the stalagmite one, you gotta worry about stalagmites falling from above and crushing you as well. It definitely is really intense, though. I kind of don't like how it kind of, like, we get like a montage scene skipping over the other courts, which is fine. Like I said, it kind of feels like they kind of rushed some stuff near the ending of the movie, which is fine. Again, the movie is really good. I will definitely say it's probably going to be number 2. I would say it's like number 2 so far. The second best kids movie that came out in 2026. I'm also going to try something like that. I'm going to try to figure out, like, what is the best of each genre of the year. Okay, so far, best movie of the year. Well, best movies of the year. Best kids movie of the year, as of now, I'm probably going to give it to The Sheep Detectives. This movie, though, I would say it's neck and neck to Sheep Detectives. This movie is amazing in its own way. I like the diss track, Main Attraction made of Will. Oh, speaking of, one thing I do like about some of the characters is, if you look at their hands, especially the herbivores ones, him and Will's fingers, you can see if they put their fingers together, it can form a hoof. And we see, like, Main Attraction walking on all fours, which is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, you can actually see that too. Again, if you put his fingers. Oh, so there's a scene in chapter 4 where Will is playing against Main. Main gets injured, or he sprains his ankle, and then he hits Will and damages. Like in chapter 5, he says that Main Attraction basically chipped his horn, but again, his horns look fine. They don't look damaged whatsoever. Kind of wish they could have actually damaged his horn and maybe have it regrow back throughout the movie. But, like I said, this is fine. It is a good movie. I do like the characters. I do like Warball. I kind of want to see a sequel to explore more world building and other stuff like that. I mean, they never mention Will's dad, so they could make the second movie mentioning his dad. I kind of want to see where they go with that. Alright, bye everyone.